is the official song for wrestling. And if this don't want to make you go out and hit double legs, snap people's heads in the ground, man, something's wrong with you. TP and Esco, let's go. 6 in the morning on my bed and I ain't even hardly slept. Sprint laps start my day off and I'm hating every single step. So I find the motivation, getting pissed off at myself. No more losses, no more takedowns, ain't no running out of breath. Obsessed for perfection, racing up one direction. I'm aiming the top spot and giving it every measure, making you feel the pressure, testing your every vessel. Tempted to wanna give up, forgetting every reason that you wrestle. But you don't quit, and you know why. Cause on the mat it's only those who live or die. Just like the old times, way before, where we could wrestle, make a wager or a war.
And this is all the reason, and this is why I train. There ain't no seasons off, I'm out here bleeding, man.
You gotta get it done, you gotta break them all. You gotta take it, make sure every time you hit the wall.
And this is all the reason, and this is why I train. There ain't no seasons off, I'm out here bleeding, man.
And all them other sports, you better recognize that this a realest sport. Now let me tell you why. Now let me talk about the technique technical side. The moves that I design in quickness every time I combine. Competitive edge over anybody that's willing to try. Like I'm a Hawkeye flying over your pigeons up in the sky. Those single blasting the pressure, I'm breaking you every minute. They ain't worried about the score, they just worried if they can finish. Let me teach you all the meaning, overcoming the pressure, defending the title or any undefeated record. Now if you can't understand, what's the reason that the wrestling community people keep on believing in a sport that takes the most sacrifice and time? When there's barely any spectators watching, why do we try? Why do we try or care so much all the time? Cause we the only people out there that's keeping this thing alive. It's the last form of athletics, teaching the kids drive. Well, I work anybody and I put it on the line.
This is all the reason, and this is why I train. There ain't no seasons off, now I'm out here bleeding, man.
You gotta get it done, you gotta break them all. You gotta take it, make sure every time you hit the wall.
This is all the reason, and this is why I train. There ain't no seasons off, now I'm out here bleeding, man.
In all them other sports, you better recognize that this is the realest sport. Now let me tell you why.
It's hard for me to put into words just how I feel when I step up on the mat. Man, the feeling's so surreal when you stand in front of another man and take him on the wall. You bust him up, he bang you back. Tell me what you fighting for. Throwing blows in the room, and it got me so frustrated. And I'm training like a madman. I love it, but I hate it. That's why you say friends off the mat gotta be your enemies in the room. Never stop, never quit. Tell yourself that this is it. Push yourself to the limit and then push a little more. The top of the podium is calling you. Remember what you working for. I've been cut open, broken nose, broken ribs, and broken bones. Still I still the baddest man walking.
This is all the reason, and this is why I train. There ain't no seasons off, now I'm out here bleeding, man.
You gotta get it done, you gotta break them all. You gotta take it, make sure every time you hit the wall.
This is all the reason, and this is why I train. There ain't no seasons off, now I'm out here bleeding, man.
In all them other sports, you better recognize that this is the realest sport. Now let me tell you why. Yeah, TP&S, go! Knocking you all out to the third period. Man, you won't even make it that long. And they say this song ain't tough cause it got auto-tune on it. I can throw an auto-tune on a single leg and tap you by the first period. How about that? For real though, we can rap, but we can really wrestle. And I don't think you want to find out. You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat or the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still leaving him starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects. Never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach. And now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verse, this dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard he f***ing with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
They call him Ryu, he's sick and he's spitting fire and Mike got him out the dryer, he's hot. Found him in Fort Minor with top, but a f***ing nihilist porcupine. He's a the type women wanna be within rappers. Hope he gets 8 years in the making, patiently waiting to blow. Now the record with your notice taking over the globe. He's got a partner in crime, his is equally dope. You won't believe the kind of that comes out of this kid's throat. He's not your everyday on the block. He knows how to work with what he's got, making his way to the top. He often gets a comment on his name. People keep asking him, was it given that birth, or does it stand for an acronym? No, he's living proof. Let him rock in the booth. He'll get you buzzing quicker than a shot of vodka with juice. Him and his crew are known around as one of the best, dedicated to what they do and give 100%.
Forget Mike, nobody really knows how or why he works so hard. It seems like he's never got time, because he writes every note and he writes every line. And I've seen him at work when that light goes on in his mind. It's like a design is written in his head every time, before he even touches a key or speaks in a rhyme. And those other fellas he runs with, the kids that he signed, ridiculous, without even trying. How do they do it? This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. Yeah. Fort Minor, M. Shinoda, Styles of Beyond, Ryu, Talk Beer, Machine Shop.
roof off the place. roof off the place. Roof off the place.
I have so many things to work on, and so many ways I can go. But that's what hard work is. To be better than yesterday. To be better than yourself. It's not you versus them. It's you versus yourself. Whether you think you can, or you think you can't, you're right.
The first step before anybody else in the world believes it is you have to do it.
When you know within yourself that there's something you want to do, and I believe that all of us were born with a purpose, that all of us have something that we are supposed to do, that all of us have some goodness within us, and that goodness gives us a responsibility to manifest our greatness. Not only is it possible for you to have your dream, but it's necessary. It's necessary that you have it, that you work on it, that you develop yourself, that you go for what is yours in the universe.
Every single day when you wake up, you better be spending time on your dreams. You better be spending time on you ain't got time to waste. It is a sense of urgency.
It's a character of who you are. It's not the title that makes you. It's not the success that makes you. The character defines the success, defines the fame, and it starts right there. They're won in the thousands of hours in the training room, in the labs, in the 5 a.m. runs, and it's raining when everyone else is sleeping. That's when it's won. The heart of a champion is a light switch that's always on. It doesn't go on and off when someone's watching. It's constant. It's how you look at something. If your name's attached to it, and you do it right, the best of your ability every single time.
And the problem with some of y'all is you want somebody else to support your dream. It's yours. I don't owe you a dime. It's your dream. If you want it to happen, get your butt up and make it happen. If you want it to happen, rise and grind.
That if you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about it, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after this thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, if neither cold poverty, famish, or gulf, sickness or pain of body and brain can keep you away from the thing that you want.
And the title of 2013, three-time Mr. Olympia,
Now that's that thing called life, is that it is always changing. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down.
I can tell you that now. Be aware of that. Things are not going to work out exactly right. For a time they will, sometimes. And that's when life is just playing a game with you.
I don't want to play anymore.
I don't care how good you are, I don't care how talented you are, I don't care how much you work on yourself. There are some times when things aren't going to go right. They just are not going to go right. There are times when anything that can happen will happen. But during those down moments, that's where the growth takes place. That's where the work is. See, anybody can feel good when they have their health, their bills are paid, they have happy relationships. Anybody could be positive then. Anybody can have a larger vision then. Anybody can have faith under those kinds of circumstances. See, but the real challenge of growth, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, comes when you get knocked down.
And some of you in your life, the reason why you're not blowing up, the reason why you're not successful, you have not learned to pass. You think just because it's an opportunity, it's for you. And not every opportunity is for you.
All of us have experienced some tragedy, and if we haven't, we will. And you can either let it destroy your life, or you can build upon it. You can permit it to let it hold you down, or you can decide, I'm not going to let that happen to me. I'm bigger than this. It's not going to be easy. When you want to change, it's not easy. If it were in fact easy, everybody would do it. But if you're serious, you'll go all out.
We all fall down in life. The question is, who gets back up?
Forgive and grow.
You're about to separate yourself from the pack, and you're about to be on top.
If you want to begin to move into your own personal greatness, you've got to be willing to go against the tide. You've got to be willing to harness your will and say, in spite of this, I'm in control here. I'm not going to let this get me down. I'm not going to let this destroy me.
It's not your circumstances or your situation that determines if you're going to be successful or not. I've been telling you, it's your mindset. It's the way you see it. It's the way you think it.
Your mind is a battleground. Touch somebody and tell them the enemy's after your mind. Out to worry you to death. Out to stress you to death. Out to break you down. Out to make you quit. Out to make you think that you can't get up. Out to make you give up on your dream. The warfare is in your mind. It's not in your checkbook. It's not in your savings account. It's not on your job. The fight that you got to fight is in your mind. And if you whip it in your head, you can whip it in your checkbook. You can whip it on your job. You can whip it out of your children. But you got to drive it out of your head.
I'm coming back. And I'll be stronger and better because of it. You have got to make a declaration that this is what you stand for. Standing up for peace of mind. You're standing up for health. You're standing up for your dream. You want it. And you're going to go all out to have it. Let it go and begin to focus on developing myself. And I say to you, you're going to have people to do things to you. Things are going to happen to you. And the most important thing to do is to harness your will and let it go. And move so you can grow. So you can get on with your life. And
Doesn't matter about what happens to you. What matters is, what are you going to do about it?
When you want something bad, you can't count the cost, because if you count the cost and you see how much it costs, you might quit, you might give up. So you got to go in knowing that I don't count the cost. I do as many push-ups as it takes, as many sit-ups as it takes, as many reps as it takes. I study as long as it takes. I pay whatever the price is. Why? Because if I start counting the cost, I might quit, I might give up, I might surrender. Don't count the cost. You don't count the cost on this one. You don't count how many breaths you take. You don't count it. You get to a point when you don't count it. You just do whatever it takes to get whatever you want.
Don't stop. Stay busy. Work your plan. Continue to do those things that you know that work for you after you have evaluated yourself in the situation.
Once you make a decision and you go all in and you say, I ain't quitting till I get there, I ain't giving up, I ain't giving in, I'll do whatever it takes to be successful. And when you make that decision, when you look you in the mirror, when you tell yourself that, look, I'm through, I'll do whatever it takes, I guarantee you, that's the that begins to happen. Forget about your past. Forget what happened back in the day. Make the rest of your life the best of your life.
And I entertain cause I'm in the game. It's easy to see I ain't in the fame.